Speaking
love
of
hip
light
hop.
skin people,
Right.
the boy Drizzy Drake,
Right.
Yo.
he's planning on. I don't know if he's planning on retiring. He didn't say. He has the Yachty interview that's out right now. Okay, I think it's called Future Moods.
Future Moods.
Right?
Yeah.
He mentioned he wants to be able to. His next thing is to know how to step out gracefully.
Right.
Right, from what he said in the
Trying
interview.
to bow out gracefully.
Right, but he said he's not planning on it yet.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things he has in his mind. How is he going to bow out gracefully? Let's answer that question for him here. What would Drake need to do so that he could retire, and then how would he retire?
That's interesting.
Right?
I don't think he's going to retire. What he'll do is, because he's reached the pinnacle point of music.
Yeah.
But remember what we all first know him as is an actor.
Mm-hmm.
If
Interesting.
you really take him in now, even in the Future Mood, they call it an interview, but I was almost thinking it's a fucking podcast about to begin, right?
Yeah, that's
Right?
episode one.
That's episode 1, guys. Don't play with Yachty, and they're just talking shit. Even the way he was like expressing himself of who he is,
Right.
you can already see the acting part of it, but it's really him.
Yeah.
But what I know he's gonna do next, he's gonna now go to the pinnacle. He's gonna be the biggest thing in Hollywood now.
Yeah.
Word.
He could do the soundtrack. He could be the the Whitney Houston, like how
Yeah.
Whitney Houston did the soundtrack
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she's
yeah,
the
yeah.
star of the movie.
Uh-huh.
That way.
Or can I be real? Can I be real too? Always real. He's gonna own a team.
I was even gonna say.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not the Raptors, it's something new from here.
It has to be the rap.
No. When Vancouver decides to make another team again,
Okay, true. I see what you're
Right?
saying. Yeah.
he'll be the head man to he'll be the first in line for that bid, because you have to bid on the team. They got to
Right.
see, he got to interview to the NBA and all that, right? That's where it started him off as him being an ambassador.
Right.
So he wears a lot of caps, guys. You know what I mean? He wears a lot of suits right now. So he
That's
can
a
go
fact.
he can go either way. I know he won't go the fashion way because Ye's over there, so he'll just be like whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
And not to interrupt you, he doesn't really kill it in the fashion like that. He does all right,
Yeah.
but he doesn't, like, he's not mashing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to see Drake on big screen after this. After
That'd be
this,
fire.
I will watch all of any movie Drake is in. I will support.
I feel. I mean, in my personal opinion,
Yeah.
like you look at so many of the legends who've done it,
Yeah.
and like aren't anymore. Like you look at the Jay-Z's of the world,
Yeah.
and Jay-Z will still appear on a little feature here and there
Yeah.
and that's enough.
That's enough.
Yeah.
For me.
That's enough.
Yeah.
For
One for the
him
year.
to do. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
I low key feel like endings are good.
Good.
I think people don't like endings, but
No.
I think
It's competitive business.
Yeah, but where Drake is at is he can end at a place where people still want more,
Wow. And it will be appreciated
and it will be appreciated.
if he steps back
Yeah.
and does something more new.
Absolutely,
He started like I want to see him on the big screen. Honestly, guys, I want to see him acting.
absolutely.
yeah, it's
I
a
want-
natural transition.
That's the most. I want to see it, bro.
That'll be fire. Yeah,
It's actually full circle, to be honest.
Yeah, and I want it to go that way. I
yeah,
want
yeah,
him
yeah.
to be. I want Will Smith to be like. I want to see him win an award for a movie he's done.
I'm low key
You know what I mean?
surprised it hasn't happened.
No, because he had to concentrate on the music. Because we've always been dissing him. Oh, the kid from Degrassi. Imagine being told that your whole flipping musical career, and that's the part where you'll be like, man,
Nah, you're right.
you know how many,
Chip on his shoulder, bro.
exactly. You know how many roles probably came on his desk. He's like, no, I'm not doing it yet, bro.
I got an album to do.
I got an album to do. Right?
Nah, you're right.
But now I'm to the point where I don't want to hear no more albums from you, Drizzy.
Whoa.
Not like that.
As Drake's invincible attorney, I call objection.
Okay. Cool.
You know what I'm
Cool.
saying?
I didn't mean it like that. He knows. But how I mean it is, if you rewind this YouTube, you'd be like, oh, he meant it as he wants to see him now on the big screen.
Yeah.
With the soundtrack to add.
Okay, let me fill my 2 cents in here, right?
Always.
I need him to do at least that one magnum opus, top to bottom, flawless classic.
Right.
And then you can go, bro.
Oh,
What?
bro, how? How is he gonna do that? He has so many classics. He'll never
What are you
top it,
talking
fam.
about? Well, listen, he has near classics, but he doesn't have that. No. To me,
Drake is gonna.
no, fam. Listen, I mess with the boy
Of course.
extra heavy,
Right.
bro.
Me too.
Right? And my favorite album is The Nothing Was the Same. To me, that's the closest he
too.
has to a
Right.
classic. But it's not flawless. He doesn't have his Illmatic. He doesn't have his Blueprint.
Whoa.
A lot of people be saying that the whatchamacallit album,
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Not that one. No,
Take Care?
Take Care.
Take Care.
A lot of people hold Take Care as his quote unquote his classic
That's it.
album, but I still feel like we need that one where like unanimously ain't nobody can say nothing to him.
What?
They could be like, oh, you could have left that off or whatever. Like, no,
Okay.
this one is perfect.
Right.
Now leave me the fuck alone. I'm out of here.
And when you say from top to bottom, does it mean no features, just him alone?
No, he could have features, but not too many. Just the right amount of features.
Right.
I've said this on TikTok live the other day. The right amount of features, the right amount of songs, and the right amount of rapping, and just the right amount of singing in there, and you're
He covers
Gone.
a lot of different
Okay.
worlds too, though. Like the
Yes.
singer rapper, he's also a rapper,
Yeah.
and he also like will make a dance classic. Like
Thank
he covers
you.
a lot of different.
Yes. So
But
how do
we
you?
need in one album, not too long, because the albums be hella long a lot of times.
I
How do you-
agree with like not as long albums. For me, for my personal listening, I don't think I've heard a Drake album I didn't like.
No. How do you top that? You can't top this. You guys are talking about all his old albums. If he puts out an album tomorrow, it just becomes another old album. He needs to do something bigger than these albums, bro. I need a classical movie from him now that like literally makes people cry,
Right.
makes people happy.
Make the soundtrack, bro.
That's where the magic.
I think he could do that too.
Right? If you
Absolutely.
got that, like, and even like what Dusty was saying with making people cry, I need that Drake song that really, really hits you in the freaking heart, bro.
Right.
He makes ones that are really amazing and, you know, you can get in your feels and stuff like that. But like I'm talking about Heal the World song.
I have my personal ones. Like yo,
Like
I don't know if it's a Heal the World song, but too much. I be listening to Too Much. Like yo, I can conquer the world right now. Like what?
Yes, but
Heal the world.
the subject matter itself, it's still like, you know, his struggles, different things like
Right.
that. Like I'm talking about songs that song where you're like
Is it
somebody
one?
in jail, somebody who's starving, could be like you know, like you just started singing like the Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Make
Yeah.
it a better place.
you
Like,
and for me.
Drake gets one of those,
Human race, there are.
right? It's playing at the
You're
Olympics.
He is hitting them notes, bro.
What?
Maybe you might listen. Man.
Do you think he has that in him though?
Yes,
I think so.
You don't think his gas tank's almost on?
Fam, I don't care if it takes the team to do it. Just do it, bro. It's not.
Yo,
'cause we're
didn't he
not
have a
asking him
song?
to-
Didn't he have a song with Michael?
That's not real.
Remember we went through that.
That wasn't Michael.
That wasn't my. Oh yeah, it was this imposter.
That was the guy who was moving around, getting all, doing all those Michael Jackson references or whatever.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna touch this one.
What?
What?
You didn't know about that?
Brother.
Hold on. What are you saying?
See what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
there's no topping it. There's no topping this. Like he gives us another album. This is where we'll pick him apart. If he leaves us just like this, slowly but surely puts on some other people, gives us a movie. Give me a movie. Give me a flipping movie, Drake.
With
Better
a
be a
soundtrack
good
and a
one.
score.
With the best one, like all the best one. The best actors are in this. Like even the ones he's already hit are in this movie.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I didn't say it.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying. Shout out Drake. You know what I mean? He be knocking them down.
It may not mean nothing to y'all.
Facts.
That's one of his.
I feel like the more I think about it, I feel like a Drake movie would go.
Yeah, but not about him, eh? Like,
Yeah, no,
him-
I know what you mean.
Don't
Like,
do another one dance. Don't do that again.
don't do another one dance like a reggae song.
No, the movie. Y'all never seen the Apple movie for that, eh?
nah.
Oh,
it
where
was
it's
on
like yes. I did see
Mans
it.
are like, bah, 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 busting man. Every second or third scene, they're like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, what the hell's going on, fam?
Yeah.
Why is Drake busting so many guns, fam?
Yeah, I know the one
crazy.
that. But like,
He turned into a superhero in that movie.
but see, I
That was
wouldn't
crazy.
mind. I wouldn't mind if it's like even if they Marvel called him up and now he's this new superhero.
Who would Drake be?
Drake. You get what I'm saying?
I'm
Drake
trying
would
to
be the
think.
one who just starts singing. Ah.
No, bro.
And he
Bitches
heals the
start
world.
falling to,
And he heals the world.
Bitches
What?
start falling to his knees. and
Okay.
You're pigeonholing him, bro. You can't have him no singing. You have
No.
to make him a villain, bro.
a villain, and he's a bad man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him the
Drake
bad
would
man
make a
role.
Crazy villain,
And,
know?
and Toronto slang
Bloodthirsty.
all the way through. Toronto slang
Facts.
all the way through. Like, yo, it's one of the
Yo,
man
we gotta
them.
push for this.
He's
This
one of the
gotta
man them.
happen.
Yo,
Like,
listen, man, them be watching, eh? So
Yeah,
listen,
a
like, if
DC.
I see these ideas,
come up.
I'm not saying anything.
Nothing. Just give us a shout out. Just make sure you're watching the We Love Hip Hop show when you're in
Big
your little
facts.
base on the Marvel movie.
Or we'll take an interview.
Yeah, well,
Big
even that.
That would be even better.
A placement is pretty cool too. A placement. He's watching us he could be watching us on the TV before he's
Yeah.
about to go do a slide. You know what I mean? And we're on the TV. He's a villain. That's the only way
That's kinda
Drake can do a movie. If he's in one of the Marvel movies as a super villain. Don't put him as no geek, or don't try to put him back in no wheelchair thing. I'll
God.
bun that out. He knows.
dead.
He'll bun that out. He'll that's not reaching his desk. That's not reaching the OVO headquarters. But I know they need to send him a little deal for Marvel or DC.
Yeah.
I want to see him as an evil villain.
Or
Right.
Transformers.
Something.
Ooh,
Get
that
him in
would
the
be
next
hard.
Transformers.
But that's where we're giving him the idea. If you want to gracefully bow out, Drizzy, bow out to a movie. Like, do a movie for us, fam.
Yeah,
That we
yeah.
can say,
That
yo,
was hard.
you guys aren't gonna go see Drizzy tonight, like on the movie big screen,
You're
dog.
sleeping.
They're sleeping. The man,
Yeah.
I heard the man's killing shit in the new Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see him act. That's personally me.
Right.
No, I'm messing
Right?
with that, man.
Yeah.
Yo, salute to Drizzy Drake. And the Common Gang, they got some suggestions in there. I seen Road to Success. He says Drake as a villain and also
Yeah.
Fast and Furious. You know what I'm saying?
That
Yeah.
would go hard too.
Yeah,
I
but
kind of like the
Yeah.
villain one though.
yeah.
I fuck with that.
Anything he has to do, I want to see him as a villain.
Yeah.
Because they've always tried to put him as a little as if
I feel like
he's
he'd kill it too.
yeah, he's a bad man.
Go in the first scene, he just shoot somebody right in the dome.
That's how we live, right?
He's like, yo, real.
live, right?
Yo, we live right
We
now.
live, baby. We
You know
love
what I
hip hop. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Comes on there and just makes things pop off, and he doesn't die. So you're gonna see him in the next movie. You're gonna see him in the next sequel. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be like, yo, Drake finished off his career, right? You know.
The writing room is right here, fam. This is
Big
what we do.
facts. Big facts. All rights to We Love Hip Hop Network.
Exactly. Exactly.
We love hip hop.